Hey art friends, welcome to today's how-to. Today we'll be learning how to draw Minnie Mouse as a devil. So first we're gonna get started with the bridge of her eyes, and we're gonna come up and we're gonna curve this over and out towards the right. We're gonna leave a gap coming over on the center. We're gonna curve this line around and then back through on the right hand side. We're gonna flip across on the left, replicating that. So we're gonna curve this around and then back in on the side. Let's step in now to close off the pupils. We're gonna move in, curving this up and back down on the side. And then we're gonna line that up at the same height on the right-hand side, curving this line around and then back through. Let's add in some highlights now. So on the top, we're going to draw in a nice big oval for that highlight. We'll do the same as we come across on our right eye. Now from here, we're going to just color in the bottom portion black. Let's move up for the eyelashes. On the inside, we're gonna curve this line through. We'll do the same on our left eye towards the top. We're gonna flip over on the right-hand side, curving that out towards the left. Now from here, we're gonna curve that back over and through towards the side. Let's come down and draw on the nose. We're gonna draw in a sideways oval right in the middle here. And then as we come through towards the top, we're going to draw in another sideways oval, closing that off for the highlight. And then now let's color in this portion black. Now let's come down and draw in the mouth. So we're gonna draw in a corner bracket on the left-hand side. We're gonna flip over on the right, and we're just gonna replicate that. Let's close this line off in the center now. So we're gonna curve this around and through towards the top right. And then coming underneath, we're going to draw in an arch line to the right. For the tongue, from the left-hand side, we're going to curve this in towards the center. And then stepping up, we're going to replicate that, curving that out on the right. Now from here, let's draw in the shoulder. So we're going to step across, curving this line over and out towards the side. And then now from here, we can close off the rest of the face. So let's close off the chin. So stepping up slightly on this line, we're going to arch this around and through towards the left. We're going to come over beside our eye here, and we're going to curve this line around and then in, connecting that on the bottom. We're going to line this up at the same height on the right-hand side, and then we're just going to replicate that, curving this around and then back in towards our shoulder on the side. Let's close off the center of her head now. So we're going to arch this line from the corner, bringing this around and down towards the middle of our eyes. And then we're going to do the same thing. So from the center, again, curving this around and then back through on the right-hand side. Let's close off the top of the head now. So on the left-hand side, we're going to arch this around and we're going to bring that in towards the middle. And then from the center again, we're just going to continue to curve this line around and then down on the right. Now let's draw on the headband for the horns. So starting in the corner again, we're going to curve this up and through towards the center. And then starting back on our middle line, we're going to again curve this line around and then down on the right. Let's draw on the horns. On the left-hand side, we're going to curve this line in. We're going to do the same thing on the right, ending that at the same height. Now from this point, we're going to curve this back through and down on the left, and then we're going to curve this back down and through on the right. Let's move down and draw on the rest of the body now. So for Minnie's arm, we're going to curve this line around, bending that at the elbow, bringing that down. And then from here, we're going to curve this line around and then back up. Let's close off the wrist. So we're going to curve this back around and through towards the side. And now let's draw on our hat. So on the bottom, we're going to scoop this over, bringing that in. We're going to step up, replicating that, curving that through towards the top. And then again, from that point, we're just going to curve this around and then down. Let's close off the arm. So we're going to curve that through towards the top. Now on the glove here, we're just going to draw in 3 skinny ovals as we come down. Let's close off her dress. So on the left-hand side, we're going to curve this in towards the middle. On the left-hand side, we're going to arch this up and over. From that point, we're going to curve this line down, up, and across towards the right. Now let's draw on our left arm. So right underneath the chin here, we're going to curve this line out. We're going to step underneath, replicating that, arching that line over. Let's close off the dress. So we're going to curve this back through towards the top. Let's draw on our left arm now. So we're going to step up for the thumb, curving this all the way around and through. Let's draw on our first finger. We're going to curve this around and in. Let's step down in the center, curving this through and back up. And then we're going to do that one more time as we move down, bringing that over and in towards the bottom. Now from here, let's close off the hand. So we're going to curve this around and through towards the top. And now let's draw in the staff that she's holding. So on the left hand side, we're going to draw in a diagonal line coming out. We're going to step across on the right hand side, replicating that and in that at the same height. We're going to come down on the bottom now, continuing that diagonal line as it comes out on both sides. And then we're going to close that off with a slight curved line. Now on the left hand side, we're going to curve this line out and in towards the top. We're going to do the same on the right, bringing that over and through, ending that at the same height. Now from here, we're going to bring our diagonal line out on both sides. And then from that point, we're going to bring this diagonal line up and then back down. Now from here, let's draw in another diagonal line coming through towards the center. And then from that corner, we're just going to scoop this back around and up towards the middle. Let's do the same thing on the center now. So 2 diagonal lines coming out, and then we're going to curve this over and through towards the top. Let's draw in Minnie's ears behind this now. So in the center, coming up towards the horn, we're going to curve this line out on both sides. Now from here on the right, we're going to step beside this, curving this line around and then through. We're going to do the same on the top. So we're going to curve this around and then down on the left. We're going to continue to bring this underneath, curving this around and through on the side. Now let's draw in Minnie's legs. So we're going to come underneath, starting with the left leg first, curving this over from the center. We're going to do the same as we step over on the side. Let's draw in the foot. So we're going to draw in a nice big oval, connecting that from top to bottom. And then as we move up again, we're just going to curve this line around and then back through on the right. Let's close off the dress. So from that corner, we're going to curve this line in. Now let's come over and draw on our right leg. So on the side underneath her hand, we're going to curve this line across. We're going to step over on the right and replicate that. Let's move in behind. Let's close off the foot. So we're going to curve this around and back in towards the top. Let's step over now. We're going to curve this line over and through towards the back, continuing that as we curve that in towards the dress. And then now from here on the side coming up, we're going to curve this around and then through towards our left foot. And then for the heel, we're just going to bring this line down and across. Let's draw in the back portion of her dress now. So we're going to curve this line up, stepping up on a diagonal, curving that around, and then back in towards our hand. Let's draw off the corner of the arm here. So above our hand, we're just going to curve that back in towards the shoulder, just defining that a little bit. And now let's come down for the tail. We're going to curve this line around, up, and then over. Let's draw in the spike here. So on the left-hand side, we're going to curve this line down to the right. On the top, we're going to curve this line over towards the top right. And now from that point, we're just going to curve this around and then back down towards that corner. And that is it. That's how you draw Minnie Mouse as a devil. You can pause the video and color it the way that I have done, or you can change your colors up if you'd like. If you enjoyed today's video, please hit that thumbs up button and subscribe to the channel, and also drop a comment below suggesting any more characters that you'd love to learn to draw next. Thank you so much for joining me on today's tutorial, and I will see you all on the next one.